I love jam. I love jam. It's yum and sweet and fruity. You could actually go back and get all the shots of me going, I love jam, I love jam. I actually love jam so much. I love jam. I just love jam. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here for about 10 seconds, you'll know that I love jam. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make jam 3 ways. I live in New Zealand and fruit is very expensive here. So we're using a combination of frozen fruit and canned fruit today. But if you have fresh fruit available to you, by all means go and use that. The great thing about frozen though is that you can make these recipes all year round. Our first jam is a blueberry jam. I love blueberries. So I've just got 300 grams of frozen blueberries. I'm gonna pop them straight in a pot. And then we're gonna add 200 grams of caster sugar. For blueberry jam, blueberries aren't super sweet, so I like to do about 2/3 sugar to our frozen fruit. Then I'm gonna add the juice of half a lemon, and this just adds a nice tartness. This is such a juicy lemon, it's awesome. Right, we'll give that a wee little mix together. Then we're going to pop this on a medium to high heat until it gets nice and bubbly, then reduce the heat to a medium to low and let it simmer for 20 minutes. Now while your jam is simmering away nicely for 20 minutes, now's a really good time to kind of smush some of those blueberries. So you can just do this with the back of your wooden spoon or with a big whisk or even a potato masher. And depending on how chunky you like your jam, you might leave a few little whole ones in there that will burst in your mouth as you eat them. I like quite a chunky jam, so I'm gonna smush about half the blueberries. This blueberry jam looks insane. It's been cooking for 20 minutes. It is lovely and glossy and sticky and thick, and I'm so excited to eat it. Now we're just gonna take it off to cool, so I'm gonna pop it back into my bowl. Now just make sure you let your jam cool completely to room temperature before you pop it in the fridge in a jar or an airtight container. Now time for jam number 2. It wouldn't be a jam video without a classic strawberry jam. So I've got 300 grams of frozen strawberries, just like the blueberry jam. And because strawberries are a lot sweeter than blueberries, we're doing a little bit less sugar. So I've got 150 grams of caster sugar. And then to make this extra delicious, we're gonna add a little vanilla. So you can just add a teaspoon of vanilla extract or essence, but if you watch the custard video, you'll know that I saved the vanilla bean outside, or the vanilla bean pod that we already scraped the seeds out of, and I'm just gonna pop that in here while it's cooking, and it's gonna add a lovely aroma. Then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna bring it up to a nice bubbly boil and then reduce the heat and let it simmer for 20 minutes. And again, you might wanna get your whisk in there to bash up all those strawberries. Oh yeah, jammy jam. This strawberry jam looks amazing. I've just been giving it a little whisk towards the end just to bash out those strawberries, but it looks lovely and sticky and delicious. So let's pop this in a bowl to cool down. Oh yeah, look at that consistency. Looks amazing. And I've decided to leave the vanilla pod in there just because it's going to keep adding flavour to our jam. But just make sure everyone knows it's in there so they don't accidentally bite into the pod. And again, we're going to let this one cool to room temperature before we pop it into the fridge in a jar or in an airtight container. And now it's time for jam number 3. Christmas is just around the corner and I love mulled wine and those lovely spiced flavors, especially with plums. Now it's not quite plum season here, so we're using our next best thing, a can of plums, but we're gonna do a spiced plum jam. The first thing we do is drain these plums out of the syrup. Ugh. I also love that it's a giant can of plums. And keep all that lovely syrup. It's so delicious. You could make a plum margarita. That is the best cocktail ever. Then I'm gonna weigh my plums into my pot because I wanna know how many plums I've got so I know how much sugar to put in. So these have got the seeds in them. So I'm just gonna pull out the seeds and pop the flesh into the pot. Now I've got about 400 grams of plums and these have been sitting in the syrup, so they're quite sweet already. So we're gonna do half the amount of sugar. So for 400 grams of plums, we're gonna add 200 grams of sugar. Then time to add some spices. So I've got a cinnamon stick here that we're gonna pop in, a little cardamom pod, and 4 cloves. And it's important to remember how many you put in so you know how many you need to take out. Then I've got half a lemon that I'm gonna squeeze in too. Or you could add the juice of an orange, that would be so delicious as well. And then again, the same thing, we're gonna bring it to a lovely bubbly boil. You're looking for a lovely glossy sticky texture. Oh my God, this smells amazing. It's like it's Christmas in here. Right, let's get this one into a bowl to cool down and then we're gonna come back and try them all and I'm buzzing. It is time for the best part, the taste test. Also fun that we have 3 to taste, and also how cute are these little jars that I put them in from the supermarket. I feel like they look super profesh. Okay, first up, blueberry. This one is right up my alley. It is so chunky. The color is stunning. Look at the consistency of that. Yum! Oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh yum, that will go so good in a donut. Oh my God, yum. Okay. The chunky blueberries, they're so lovely. Strawberry. Oh, this one smells amazing. This one smells so like fresh and delicious. The vanilla is so subtle, but you can so tell it's there. That is like 1,000 times better than jam from the supermarket. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love jam. This is the best day ever. Okay, last one. I'm the most excited for this one. It's the fullest. Oh, it smells like heaven, like Christmas in a jar. The smell of the plums and all the spices, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, that's like, it's like mulled wine has a baby with jam. This in like a little tartlet, that would be so good. I'm gonna eat a little bit more. That would make the best little Christmas gift for all of your neighbors. Oh my gosh, I love jam so much. I think that one's my favorite, but I love them all absolutely. And how good that I now have 3 homemade jams in my fridge, ready to put on everything. I hope you have a great week. I hope you eat loads of jam too. We'll see you next time. Bye. I'm gonna go back in. Yum! Is it Christmas yet?